Hi everyone, it's Melissa Davis from By Mimi with Love. And today, guys, I'm coming on to share the February hashtag Sweet February collage collab. And this is hosted by Creating with Jovi, who is just an awesome crafter and so sweet to host this each month. If you don't know Jovi, make sure you go over and check out her channel and the other ladies in the collab, guys. These are fun. Jovi hosts this every month, and there's just a lot of amazing crafters that join, and I think it's a lot of fun. And we're going to do my collage together this week. And the prompts that Jovi has put out, and you can use them or not, you know, but I have chose to use them. So the title is hashtag Sweet February. And the prompts are pink, use color pink, use your favorite sweets, and express feelings about February, holidays, or relationship. Okay, your feelings. So, I have got some things here that I've chosen to use. I've cut out some magazine things. I've got that new washi tape. I'm going to use some of it, maybe. I've got a chalkboard tag from the Dollar Tree, which I'm just in love with these, and the chalkboard pins. So I'm going to do something with that, maybe. And I've also got one of Martha Stewart's stencils. And I'm going to use the word love and do some stenciling paste. That'll be fun and different. And guys, I'm very excited because this is a Dollar Tree puzzle that I have completed and Mod Podged together, okay? It's just a Dollar Tree puzzle. But I'm going to use this puzzle, and not for the sweets. No. I'm going to use it to make a heart with. And remember, this is my book. I'm going to put my collage in. This was January's collage. So, we're going to do February's collage. And this month, I've decided to leave. I'm going to use this February right here in my collage. So, the first thing I'm going to do is get this out of the way. And my tray of things that I'm going to be using. Put that out of the way. Because the first thing I've got to do, I have cut out, I've made me a heart and cut it out. And I want to glue it to the back of this puzzle. Because I'm going to use it as a template to cut a heart out of the puzzle. Okay? Because I want to use this side. And you can see I've left two puzzle pieces out. And I'll explain the reason for that later on. So the first thing I need to do is Mod Podge my heart on. And I'm just going to get one of my bigger brushes. And I'm going to wet it a little bit, like I always do. And now I'm going to apply this to my heart. You won't see this heart because I'm going to use the cardboard side of the puzzle. I just thought this was such a cute thing to do with a Dollar Tree puzzle. Okay. And this is Mod Podge sticking to dry Mod Podge, so it should stick fairly well Or that's what I'm hoping anyway. Okay. I'm just going to turn that over. Kind of center it. Like I said, you're not going to see this side, so it doesn't matter. And it does seem to be adhering pretty well. And because I'm going to be using several different mediums today, I will be pausing the video so, you know, we're not waiting on them to dry on camera like this. Like I said, no one's going to see this side. It'll be glued down to the page. But I do want this heart to kind of be on there good and snug, because not only is it going to be my guide, because I'm going to cut out the heart, but I'm hoping that it will keep the puzzle pieces together better when I cut. Because when I cut it, I don't want the pieces to fall apart. So I'm thinking with this on there, I may help prevent that from happening. Okay. Now, while this is drying, we are going to go ahead and prepare our page. Like I said, I want to keep the February, but I want to do some painting and stuff on this too. So the first thing we're going to do with this is we are going to get some heavy gesso. So this page will be ready to work on. Once again, I'm just going to wet this brush. It's a little stiff. And then we're just going to, and I don't want to cover the entire calendar. I want to leave a little bit of it out. So I'm just going in with my heavy gesso. Got just a little more water. The heavy gesso it's thick, so I like it, but I like to thin it out just a little bit. But I do like the coverage you get from it. Put a little bit up here. Definitely want to cover up the 2020. Uh-oh. I don't want it on the February. It's a little thick right there. How's everyone doing? Hope everybody's having a nice weekend. I'm going to my son's after a while for dinner. That's one reason I need to get this done. I'm always a day late and $1 short, guys. Okay, let's get a little bit over here on this side. I've had a pretty good week. I enjoyed getting to go out and go shopping just a little bit this week. That was fun and something I hadn't got to do in a long time. I was very careful, and of course, where we have to wear the mask, I have to, you know, it has to be kind of a short visit, because I don't know about you guys, but with my COPD, the masks are really hard to breathe. Now, I do have my portable oxygen, but it's so cumbersome with the mask that I do better just making my visits to the store quickly. I usually am in a store about 15, 20 minutes tops. I'm out of there because of the mask. I mean, that certainly isn't the way it's always been. Okay, guys. Now, I've got my page prepared. Oh, I should go up on the sides. Yeah. Sorry, guys. But I need to go up on the sides. Yeah. Didn't need quite that much. What up on the sides on that? All I want showing really is, February. And maybe just a little bit over top of it because it looks a little weird there. That way I can get a little bit of color on it. Okay, let's see if I can spread that out a little bit. Really got that kind of thick. I'm going to do that and then wipe off my letters. There we go. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that looks better. Right? Okay. Now let me just go ahead and get a wipe out, get it off of me, and then let's clean up our F and our B. There we go. Now, okay, we're already 13 minutes into the video, guys. It's going to be a minute because we're going to use several different mediums. Now, we've already used Mod Podge, and we've already used our Gesso, right? So I'm going to pause the video and let what we've done so far dry, and then we will come back and do the next step. Okay? So I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys. Our gesso is dry. Our Mod Podge is still drying. So, while we're still waiting on our Mod Podge, we're going to do our stenciling, okay? And like I said, we're going to use this Martha Stewart. I've had this forever. Martha Stewart stencil. And we're going to stencil love right down here at the bottom of our page, okay? So, first thing I'm going to do is get my stencil where I want it. And find me some washi. Hold on just a minute, guys. Okay, I had to have some washi so I can tape down my stencil, because I don't want it moving around. Okay. Well, that washi tape. I tell you guys, washi tape gets old. And it does lose its sticky. So if you put washi tape somewhere that you're wanting it to, you know, really last, you might consider putting glue under it, because it really can dry up, I think. Okay. There's my, well, I need some right on the stencil, of course. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm going to use my little paint palette. And I'm going to get some of my, oh, this is my gesso. Now I need my stencil paste. And guys, I've got several different kinds of stencil paste. I've got this, I don't know who that's by, really. I've got some like this. Both of them are from Hobby Lobby. And then I've got some like this. I love this one because you can make any color you want with the white. You can use chalk in it. You can use paint in it. You can use anything to color it with. So I really like the white. I did pick up several colors like this because it was so cheap. I'm just going to get out a little spoonful of my paste. Really, I think that's too much. That's plenty. I use my little baby spoon for everything, guys. So I got a little paste. And let me get me a wipe, because of course I'm going to need it. Get off my fingers. And this is a mica powder. I've got several colors of this. I've had this for years. It just goes and goes and goes. See, it's really shimmery. It's very fine powder. And I'm going to use an orange stick somewhere. There it is. And I'm just going to dust a little of the mica powder in there. And then stir it up. And it's so pretty and shiny when it dries. I've definitely made way more than I need, so we'll have to use it on something once it dries up. Now you can use a little sealed tight container and save it. But now once it dries, there's no reusing it. Okay, I think I'm good with that color that I made entirely too much of. Now I use my little wacky widget that comes with from 100 years ago with a type of glue dots. Okay, and I'm just going to make sure my stencil is in place. Take me a dip of my stuff. This stuff is really pretty when it dries, guys. And then I'm just taking it right back off. So you can see that I made entirely too much. But we can use a little bit of this and spot some on before it dries here and there. I'm going to remove my tape. And that just looks absolutely gorgeous. I got a little over my line on down here. So I'll just separate that. Take it off. Okay. A little over the line on my O. Alright, I'm happy with that. Okay. I have stenciled on the word love. Okay. And let's go ahead. I'm going to get this off the stencil, put this up, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, guys. Now, it's going to take the stencil a few minutes to dry. The stenciling paste, the love. So, we're going to let it dry, but let's add a little of, and we're going to use this Delusions paint. And this paint is I think designed by Jane Davenport, but it's a Ranger paint. So, but we're going to use a little of both. Because remember, one of our prompts was pink, using pink. So I'm going to get out this brush, dry it off. Get me a little color. Oh boy, that's pretty, isn't it? That is pretty. Yes, it is. And bright. Oh, I love it. I've used this paint some, but not really as little touchy things, not spread out like that. It's really beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to add, rinse all that stuff off my brush. Because I want to add a little of this light too. Oops. Oh no, that's going in my wet stenciling. We don't want that. Okay, so let's pick up a little of this. Oh, that's pretty too. Like I've said, I've had these paints for a long time and used them for different things, but You don't often get to put this much paint on a surface. And it really looks different than just little bits. That is really pretty. I am liking it. Now I'm going to use this brush and go back in with the dark because I want it to kind of see what I'm doing there? So I kind of mixed it. Now I'm going to pick up a little of the light. I need a little more than that. Yeah, I like some of it streaking like that. Can y'all see how I'm doing that? I go up here and put a little. Oh, that's so pretty. I am liking it. Put a little. Yeah. I like this dark pink. It makes me happy. Try not to get too much dark in my light, but I really like that when I run them together. That is really pretty. Can y'all see how that's streaking like that? I like that. Yes, I do. That is just really coming along. I really love that. That looks so pretty. Okay, guys. We gotta let this dry. Make sure we're keeping our brushes wet. Certainly don't want them to dry out. And after it dries, we're going to add a little, I dropped my wedgie. We're going to add a little of that texture paste all around. Okay, so while this is drying, we are going to cut our heart puzzle out. Doesn't that look great, guys? So we'll set that over and let it dry. And pull our heart puzzle back up. It's curled a little on us, but that's not going to matter because we're going to glue this side down. So I'm going to go around, and all I'm going to do is just follow my heart. Follow my heart. No pun intended. And cut out my puzzle, which will be turned into a heart puzzle. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, guys, now I have cut out and gessoed my heart, and I am just using my fingers to rub on some of the mica powder. I wanted to do that because it's Well, it's hard for you guys to see, but it really shows up the puzzle pieces. Can y'all see that? And this stuff goes a long way. There we go. Gotta get some on there, I guess. I'm really liking that. Oh, that's really pretty. Y'all really can't see how shimmery it is, but boy, it is. Oops, that may have been. A little much. I do want it on there thick, but I want it to look really vibrant. I think everybody else probably already has their videos up, but I didn't realize when I planned this how involved I was going to make it, or how time consuming it might be. But that's alright. I'm having fun. It's really shimmery, and it's really showing up. And it's made out of puzzle pieces. And guys, the reason I wanted it to be a puzzle, because this represents all the puzzle pieces, represents all the parts of my heart. Everything I love and care about. All these pieces fit together. And that is the feelings part of the prompts that Jody gave us. Is all the pieces of my heart. And I have mixed emotions about February. Because as you all saw, there's 2 black pieces, right? 2 holes, 2 pieces. 2 pieces are missing. And the reason for that is, of course it's intentional, because one of the black spots represents my love life, and the love of my life is over, it's done. I will never love any other man quite the same way. I will never completely trust another man, that's for sure. So, that part of my life's kind of done with. I'm kind of liking that. See how that shows up the puzzle pieces? And the other black missing piece represents my sister Carolyn. Billy Carolyn. We were only 13 months apart. Very close all of our lives. And she passed away when she was 35. And her birthday was in February. Actually, it was February the 25th. So February is kind of a, good hard month for me because there is Valentine's Day. But as a personal romance, that doesn't exist for me anymore. And like I said, there was only one love of my life, and that person is gone from me. And my sister Carolyn is gone from me. So this old heart of mine has got a couple of broke spots that can never be fixed. Thus the two black holes, or the two missing pieces, however you want to look at it, I guess. But that's what that means. And that's why I've left out the two pieces. Okay, now I've got that done. I'm going to clean this up and be right back with you all. Okay, guys, here's where I'm at. I did put some raspberry glitter spray on it, on my heart, which got it a little deeper. And this is the way I'm going to glue it together. So I'm going to get that done and come back and then show you guys what I'm doing, or what it means. I also took this heart and put some of the leftover stencil paste on it. I don't want to lose all of that. And somewhere up here, it's going to go. Okay. So, let me get this glued down, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, guys, I have finished it up. It's all glued together. And here is my puzzle, my big old puzzle heart. Here is the heart negative that I put stencil paste around. And here is the heart that I cut out of a magazine. And as you all can see, it is made out of a puzzle too. You can see all my puzzle pieces. Here's the one empty hole in my heart with the 25th, which was my sister's birthday. And then here's the other hole in my heart, which can never be repaired. Down here is my favorite my favorite sweets, which is when my daughter sends me Sherry's berries. I love them. The love stencil just turned out gorgeous. I've added this stamp that was on my thank you card from Martha Hamilton, Granny's house. I just love that. Then I've got another magazine piece cut out here. And then I've made a chalkboard tag which says hashtag Sweet February. I've used a little of my washi tape up here. And this, guys, is a magnet. That's one of the Dollar Tree magnets. And there's a magnet in the heart, which I just think is so fun to play with. And that is my February hashtag Sweet February collage, hosted by Creating with Jovi. Once again, if you haven't already, hit that sub button, give me a thumbs up, and make sure you go over and thank Jody, show her some love, and watch all the ladies in the collab. This is just a lot of fun, guys. What do you think? I think my February turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. Here's my fillings, my heart. I definitely use pink. And there's my sweets. So, yeah. We'll be talking to you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. Bye-bye.